Our first game sees us head out to good old Arden Street for the round 3 clash between North Melbourne, coached by moi, and Fitzroy, coached by former Carlton star Graham Donaldson. Both sides had won one and lost one, so this was an important game to set the tone for the season ahead. It was a tight and tough match all afternoon. Fitzroy led by 14 points at quarter time. The Roos fought back to lead by 2 goals at half time before the Roy boys got their noses back in front again to head by 4 points at the last change. And that's where we pick up the action. At the start of the final quarter, it's the Lions by 4 points.
The bounce not a good one, but Padley does it well, breaks the tackle, boots off the ground cleverly, up towards McMahon, puts it in nicely, controls it well, but takes it over the line eventually, was forced over the line, and he'll get the free kick.
Oh, I couldn't see that goal. It looked like a perfect hip and shoulder from David Dench to the hip and shoulder.
Umpire Robinson slightly unsighted by that, and McMahon has it just a few yards into the boundary line and puts it out. No, it's through, and from our position here and your position, it clearly looked out on the full.
Well, that's another reason why there ought to be 2 goal umpires in Australian rules football, 1 for either post. It happens too many times that the goal umpire is unsighted, and that's about the 3rd time today that it's happened.
Dench kicking off without confidence today. Up towards Rhodes. Murphy gets in his way, but gets the hand pass to Richards. Richards to centre half forward. North Melbourne, Dench. Play on, but not effective. Norm Brown for Fitzroy. In the centre. Looking for Serafini, who's on, and he takes the mark left or right half forward. It's the pass towards Wilson, but it's a wide one. In fact, too much short passing, indirect football by Fitzroy. Their greatest downfall.
They still hold a 5-point lead at the 4.5-minute mark of the last quarter. Up there was Ryan doing some ruck work. Back to Ryan, taps to no man's land. Best man on ground, John Randall, gets one on the head and goes down. In the back. Against Peterson, who holds his head in mock horror. And Murphy, John Murphy, the Fitzroy captain, who rarely gets less than 30 kicks, takes another one towards Wilson, who can't hold the ball. North Melbourne through Gregg, right up there, the wingman in the back pocket, defending to the centre of the ground where it's all Fitzroy. Laurie Richards takes bounds. It'd be better, Thorold, don't you think, to come straight up the centre?
They do it far too frequently, Dick, and it's bad football, particularly in their position.
Muir sends it forward, but Fitzroy sent it back again. Rhodes, collected heavily by Feltham, accidentally but heavily. David Rhodes, who's a great and courageous footballer, from centre half forward. He's got the right idea, straight up the middle. Dench to fly. North Melbourne's Phil Ryan takes the mark and handballs quickly to Carlton. Carlton's not a great kick. Down it comes. Gregg and Dare doing battle. Gregg with strength and skill. Brilliantly played, Keith Gregg. The long hand pass sets up Smith. His high kick looks for Wade and Kekadich. Wall. Pushed to the ground, says the umpire. David Wall will take the free kick.
It was a tackling push, wasn't it?
Yes, Wall played at centre half forward when Fitzroy had the breeze and has kicked 5 goals, and now he's defending. Spare man in defence. Nobody in particular to mind. He's just roving around that half-back line. Meantime, Irwin has another kick for Fitzroy out to the gasometer flank. Brown's in front of the pack. Who's behind? Cowton, the fair-headed North Melbourne player, leads in the race to the ball. Padley goes in to tackle a North Melbourne opponent. And the umpire says throw it in. 7 minutes gone, last term, and Fitzroy still clinging to a 5-point lead, 76-71.
And with the breeze favouring North Melbourne, one would expect them to have a great chance of notching their second win for the season. Storm Brown wins the tap down. Davis ruck-roving well, gets the hand pass to Cowton. He's an improved player, Cowton. High into the air towards centre wing. Gregg off his hands to Irwin. Smothered by Gregg. Not by Gregg, it was Davis, and Gregg gets the kick in towards Smith, who hand passes it back to Doolan. Up towards Wade. But too many Fitzroy defenders there. Murray cleverly punches it out towards Malloy. Malloy is tackled. Murray backs him up. And Fitzroy get out of trouble. But to find Goodingham misses sitter. It comes to Doolan. He threads the hand pass to Davis, who's been close to best on the ground, and Peterson it is who takes the mark. He looks for Rantle. Rantle has it. He's caught. Will play on, says umpire. Kekovich gets it over towards Henshaw. Henshaw lines it up, and it's one behind. Well, we were anticipating the free kick against Rantle, but it wasn't to be, and North Melbourne get to within 4 points of Fitzroy.
4 points the difference. Norm Brown's tapped down. Fitzroy clear to Barry Davis. Davis, the North Melbourne captain. What's this, Jack? Kick number 25. And the short pass to Doolan, who's straight in front and 45 metres out. And the sun bursting through for the first time, and a 15-metre penalty. Well, that's made almost a certainty of this goal. In Doolan, 1 goal in the first half. He's missed. Oh, and they're still on the edges of their chairs. 3 points the difference. Fitzroy 76. North Melbourne 73. There's the board. And they've been playing 10.5 minutes in the last term. And this will make the job for the Fitzroy defenders a lot harder because they'll be looking into the sun.
Careless attempt by Doolan on that occasion. Not a lot of concentration in that effort to goal. Merrigan, who's played a delightful game on Wade, kept him to 2 goals. Chance for Wilson. Along the gasometer wing. Cowton, a chance now for North Melbourne. Tackled strongly. Goes into the hands of Irwin now on the Fitzroy half-forward line. Up towards the full forward zone it goes. Sinclair is there, so too is Dench. Dench, a great attempt to smother, and he'll get the free kick, Dench, for in the back. Good defensive play by the North Melbourne fullback. Chance for Rhodes and Smith, but neither of them can control it. Boundary throw in, centre wing, grandstand side. 12 minutes gone. Fitzroy hanging to a 3-point lead. Richards from behind.
Well done, Goodingham.
Well done indeed. Smith, hand pass to Feltham. Feltham in turn to Schimmelbusch. Schimmelbusch to Wade. Punched away by Merrigan. Chance now for Rantle. Rantle lines up, but it's offline, one behind. Well, cooperative teamwork by North Melbourne. So it's 2 points the difference. 76 plays 74. Merrigan again.
And he kicks long, looking for Brown. Had his ears cuffed a moment ago. There's the kick up in the air. Oh, dangerous situation. Fitzroy emerging. Strong play, Breedis. To Rantle. Long hand pass, Barry Davis. Wall, in and out of trouble, David Wall. Fitzroy into attack. And this is the new man on the ground, Thompson. Thompson, a long and strong kick against the breeze. North Melbourne's Farrand in front. Dench under the pack. Ball up, says the umpire. Fitzroy leading by 2 points. Time ticking away all the time. Irwin. Nobody at home for Fitzroy. Taken by North Melbourne. Oops! Welcome! Magnificent off the back. Looks for Kekovich. Can't mark. Where's Wade? Up solidly, Murray. Up and down in the one spot, Fitzroy, defending desperately in trouble. Malloy gets underneath it, spills the easy chest mark, puts himself under pressure. He's lost it. Merrigan, caught. O'Keefe. North Melbourne's hand passing to Wade. A goal? No, we're behind. 1 point the difference. North doing it centimetre by centimetre.
14 minutes of the quarter gone, and 1 point the difference.
The smallest possible margin between the teams.
Fitzroy putting up a gallant performance, kicking against this very strong breeze, although it's not as strong as it was in the third term. Murray to mark. The kick in. And the veteran of this game threads it out towards Murphy. Murphy is spoiled. Greg, a chance. Oh, could have been holding the ball. Greg back to it again. Dispossessed of the ball. Fitzroy thread the hand pass to Malloy. Malloy up to the half-forward flank. His kick goes in the direction of Richards. Richards hooks it in with a very intelligent kick. But it's North Melbourne's defensive player here in Muir, who was held.
He'll get the free kick. Been a very good player in the back pocket, Muir, very safe. And is this a penalty being applied? Yes. A 3-metre penalty. Irwin for Fitzroy. All the time in the world to place that pass accurately, but right over Padley's head. But it comes off to Richards. Richards around the flank, keeps it in well. Fitzroy at home there, nobody can mark the ball. North Melbourne's defence under pressure, Farron to push in the back. And here's Ransford. Holds the strong mark and a steadier. Short pass to Smith. Not so good. Smith and Wall going for the ball. In comes Feltham. Courageous little player. Tries to beat the paddock full. Gets his kick to the centre. Goodingham lurking behind. Thumps the ball cleverly forward. Kekovich and Murray. Murray appealing. Goes unnoticed. They collide. Kekovich uses strength. And the free kick North Melbourne's way to be taken by Schimmelbusch. And now runs clear and passes. Henshaw or Davis? Davis keeps it in play. Chance for North Melbourne. Wade! He's put it through for a behind and the score's a level.
Clever play by Davis. No doubt about this fellow. He's set the example for the North Melbourne players today. And there we have the scores level at the 17-minute mark of the final term.
Well, not one person in this large crowd has gone home. Goodingham is not paid that mark. Well, that one was straight. No 15-metre penalty for that. Norm Brown kicks it out wide. North Melbourne mark.
Henshaw.
The hand pass to Carlton. In trouble, the hand pass. Penalised. Caught with the ball. Bad hand pass.
Padley it is.
North Melbourne have two reserves warming up on the boundary line.
And the mark is allowed to Thompson, one of the reserves for Fitzroy, who came on at three-quarter time. And a 15-metre penalty too.
Coming up to the 18-minute mark and the scores level, 10-16, 76, both teams.
Thompson towards full forward. Serafini up high. A chance for Murphy. Goes for the free kick and he's awarded it. And that was one on experience only. Lucky to get that free kick, John Murphy. Threw himself forward. And he's only 45 metres out. A strong kick of the ball, Murphy, with the breeze not blowing as strongly as it was in the third term. A goal here would be invaluable to Fitzroy. 18 minutes gone. The scores are level with Murphy 45 metres out.
He's missed.
One behind. So Fitzroy take that slender lead at one behind. Dench attacks out to the gasometer wing. The ground. Fitzroy's Wilson grabbed too high, is he? No, umpire Robinson will ball it up. Half forward right for Fitzroy. 19 minutes of the quarter gone. Richards high into the air to Wilson. Wilson drops the ball. And in there is Cowton, but umpire Robinson will ball it up again.
North Melbourne have brought on one of their reserves, number 25. Cowton in there struggling. The umpire says he pushes opponent to the ground, and Fitzroy will have the free kick. That's Warwick Irwin, number 7. Thompson's giving him the lead in short, and he passes to that lead. Thompson unguarded. Kicks long and straight. Fitzroy in front. Dench. Peterson. Back to Dench. And North Melbourne are under steam again. Oh, a ball burster by Dench to half forward. Behind the pack, North Melbourne, the chance for Smith. Left foot shot at goal coming up. He's put it through.
Schimmelbusch it was.
Schimmelbusch on the left foot. Not Smith, Schimmelbusch. And the boy from Brunswick has put North Melbourne in front.
It was a red-hot hand pass that came his way. He was hotly pressed, but showed all the poise of a veteran. And North Melbourne are in front at the 20-minute mark of this final term. Goodingham has rucked all day. He's still there. Wins the tap down cleverly to Randall. And North Melbourne go forward again with a long kick to half forward. Robertson, one of Fitzroy's best players, is held and will take the free kick. Held when not in possession, Lee Robertson. And on the left half-back flank, he'll take it for Fitzroy. 82 plays 77 in North Melbourne's favour. Robertson should kick it across towards the centre. Going to elect to kick it up the grandstand flank. Goodingham! His 7th mark. The big fellow has done it well for North Melbourne today. Towards Kekovic. He can't mark. Knocked away by Murray to Richards, or was it Sinclair? Sinclair in turn to Malloy, and it's marked by Randall.
Experience showing out here in the North Melbourne side.
Watch this long kick.
Randall looks for Kekovic and finds him. Not allowed. Murray plays on for Fitzroy. Irwin. O'Keefe going past. Wilson the staggers, but still got the hand pass forward. Cleverly done. Fitzroy. Thompson it is. Is it? Left foot kick to Rhodes. He's in trouble. Back to Thompson. Back to Rhodes. The centre half forward. Cowton on his chest. A long kick by Cowton. North deep into attack. Kekovic! Can't mark. Wall loses it. Malloy, play on again. Kevin Murray defends grimly to the gasometer flank. Wilson. Paredes bearing down on him. Grabs him and curves him heavily. Stops that Fitzroy advance. Good thinking, Arnold Breedis.
Couldn't agree more.
Giving North Melbourne's defence time to get set once again. Wilson kicks forward. Throw! Misses. Bounces off his chest. Out of bounds. And North Melbourne breathe again. They are 5 points in front. 82 to 77. They've been playing nearly 23 minutes. A shot at goal by Fitzroy for a behind.
Badly it was.
Kicked by Barry Padley. So the difference 4 points, and North Melbourne in front with David Dench to kick in.
Straight down the centre would be the best bet for Dench, and it's a beauty. A centre of the ground kick. From behind Smith goes, but can't take it. A chance for Wall playing that spear man in defence. Feltham, brilliantly done Feltham. Gets the hand pass in, no one in particular. Kicked off the ground by O'Keefe of Fitzroy. A chance for Feltham again. Gets the favourable bounce. Swings onto the left foot. Down towards centre half forward. Up flies Kekovic. Bundled out of the pack. Coming to it is Richards. But it's Peterson who does it well for North Melbourne. Across to Davis. Just out of his reach. Clever Davis. Across towards Gregg. Gregg winning in the race. Bundled out of the way. A chance now for Malloy of Fitzroy. The hand pass to Thompson. And Fitzroy go forward with another hand pass to Irwin. And they're up on their half-forward line now. And Serafini is marked. Hand pass to Padley. Padley is grabbed. Gets the hand pass back to Serafini. Overdoing it, Fitzroy. At centre half forward. A chance now for Doolan to get it to Cowden. Cowden a long kick. That's the football. The centre half back. Wall's marked for Fitzroy.
Wall goes straight back towards centre half forward. Fitzroy in front. Farrant taps it over the back to Doolan once again. North Melbourne defending towards Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds off the player's hands. North Melbourne fans still not very enamoured with umpire Robinson. North leading by 4 points. Goodingham in ruck still. Whoops. Richards for Fitzroy. He's kicked it out on the full, has he? Wilson flies high, hits the fence hard, but it's out on the full. And Doolan to take that free kick. Win Doolan, the North Melbourne Rover. Time ticking away, 25 minutes gone. They'll be playing extra time in 10 seconds. North Melbourne in front. Awarded the mark.
Henshaw. For North Melbourne.
Doug Farrant. Awkward looking left foot spiral punt, but it covers a lot of distance. North waiting behind. But here's Malloy defending for Fitzroy. Low kick to the flank. Taken by North Melbourne again. Back to Doug Farrant. He's in trouble. Strong defence. Robertson for Fitzroy. Short kick to nowhere. Back to Goodingham. His kick. Back to North Melbourne. Oh, the mark claimed by Schimmelbusch. Play on calling the umpire. He's calling play on. And now he'll ball it up.
Listen to those North Melbourne fans.
Schimmelbusch again in trouble. And the hand pass goes across the line. North Melbourne leading by 4 points. 82-78 with time ticking away. 26 minutes since the opening siren. Kekovic from behind. Bumps it forward, but nobody there to receive those crumbs for North Melbourne. Taken by David Wall and kicked into the air. North Melbourne's mark.
Nunn is on for North Melbourne. Number 25 is Nunn, who has the ball within scoring distance. Kicks it towards the 10-metre square. Fitzroy's Merrigan takes the mark. Grand player in defence for Fitzroy Merrigan. 2 minutes into time on. Towards the gasometer, and Gregg flies high for North Melbourne and pulls it down. Keith Gregg, a quiet first quarter, but been brilliant since quarter time with some very intelligent football. And here he is with the mark. Left half forward for North Melbourne, and they lead by 4 points into the time-off period. Wag of players down in the North Melbourne goal square. A long kick by Gregg. It's going to make the distance, is it? No, it's not. Off the hands of the pack, picked up by Schimmelbusch and held to him by Fitzroy's Robertson, and it will be a ball up right on the North Melbourne goal line. 4 points the difference in North's favour. It's in their forward line. A bit of pushing and shoving by Kekovic, and the free kick will go against him and be taken by Norm Brown.
Brown quickly to the gasometer side. Wastes no time. Oh, Goodingham bumped out, but North Melbourne lead in the race to the ball. Rantle back into Barry Davis, and it's a saver for North Melbourne because Davis will steady down. He's near the point of the diamond, which means that he's straight in front and very close to centre half forward. North Melbourne leading by 4 points. Davis will kick it long and high. Oh, it's a magnificent kick. It's to the goal line. Gone through from behind off the hands of the players before Doug Wade grabbed it and put it through. So North Melbourne a 5-point lead. Fitzroy can still win the game at the 28.5-minute mark.
Merrigan to the defensive side. Gasometer side, a nice, well-controlled kick.
Goodingham! A real saver, Thorold.
Great experience by Goodingham. He's been tireless all day.
And taking plenty of time, too. It's his best kick for a long time. A behind. Now that makes it the siren! And North Melbourne have won by 6 points.
So it was North Melbourne hanging on to win by a goal in a great contest that brings back plenty of memories of the good old days at Arden Street. And fantastic to see Fitzroy on the small screen again. I trust you Fitzroy fans loved every